Welcome back. This week is all about motivation. Now that I've been doing this for more than 6 months, I feel qualified to say that I am motivated to reach my goals. And if a long-term chunky monkey like myself, a generally weak person, can maintain motivation, anyone can, and that means you. And in order to maintain that motivation, there's 3 things you need to do. First is decide on a plan. Sounds simple, doesn't it? I spent weeks deciding how I was going to do this, yet again. These were wasted weeks. £2 a week is achievable on most plans, and talking of which, how did I do this week? I lost £3 or 1.4 kilos, so with last week's £2, that's £5 in 2 weeks, 2.3 kilos. So even 27 weeks in, the weekly losses are achievable and significant. I'll talk more about choosing a plan a bit later. Second thing, sounds really simple again, it's just get started. But earlier I said I delayed weeks before starting mine. 4 weeks at a steady £2 is £8. That's more than half a stone, just for waiting for the right time. That's half a stone lighter I could have been. I couldn't have picked a worse time. It was a week before a foodie holiday to Krakow. But I started anyway, and I lost a massive £8 in the first week. Krakow happened, I ate bloody well. Right? And I still lost £1 that week. If I hadn't struck when I did, I'd have been 2 weeks older and £9 heavier. The rest is just history. And the third thing you can do to maintain motivation is document your progress. There's many plans out there, and some are a bit free and easy. Slimming World, for example, with all their free foods, and the fact that it's worse to eat a mashed banana than a non-mashed banana. Now, the calories are still the bloody same. But if something worked or didn't work, you need to know. And the only way you're going to know if something you did on Monday worked when you're weighing yourself a week later is to see what you did on Monday. If it worked, do it again. If it didn't, don't do it again. Really simple. Ideally, you should record your intake, that's food, fuel, whatever you want to call it, and progress, weight and measurement. Now, in another video, I'm going to go on about setting your own plan up. I think there's too many people on the internet trying to push their plan. It might have worked for them. In a lot of cases, it didn't work for them. They're already fairly thin, fairly beautiful, whatever. And they're just selling what they think will work based on their research and knowledge. The same, my plans worked for me. 6 months in, I'm nearly 4 stone lighter. However, it may not work for you. The numbers will be different, you'll be different, your desires, availability of trying certain things will be different. You've got to make your own plan, and I'll talk about that in a different video. I'm going to show a silly clip now. On Saturday, another YouTuber tagged me as an inspirational source in their video. And this is what keeps me motivated, is carrying on doing this. Quite excited this week though, because I've been mentioning somebody else's weight loss video. And I know they've only got a few subscribers as well, but they're in another country, and yeah, great, thanks. Thanks for rediscovering Cassandra. It was only a mention for my tofu ramen bowl, which I will be making again this week. But yeah, that was good. So anyway, I'm back on track this morning, and we're off on a family day out to the Colours of Manchester festival. There'll be some street food, there may be some extra calories, but it's just about doing this around having a normal life. It's not a race. I am lighter than I used to be. So yeah, this is working. I firmly believe that if I can make my main meal look attractive enough to post on Facebook, Insta, TikTok, they're all out there, and be proud of it, and the calories be relevant to a sensible intake, it's okay to eat it. If I don't, and that's my motivation, and it really came in nicely today that somebody else had cited me in their weight loss video. It's nothing compared to some of the people out there with millions of views and thousands of followers. But for me, that's just proof that there are people listening to me and a bit of validation. So I don't need any validation. I'm losing weight. I'm happy with that. So what I'm trying to say is find something that motivates you. For me, it's sharing my food, and people say, wow, that looks nice, or people actually complimenting me on it. For you, it might just be getting through the day in one piece. It might be looking forward to a treat at the end of the week because you've been good all week. But you've got to do that. You've got to define your own relationship with food. And that's it. So there you go. Week 27 out the way. And I'm pretty sure I'll still be here in week 28 because I'm enjoying this. Once again, I'd love it if you guys would engage with me. I think I've got something to bring to the party now in the form of advice and tips. And I feel I can learn from you guys. You tell me what's working for you. There's a comment section on the video. You can engage with me on Facebook, Insta, TikTok, anything else that's out there. I'll put some links in the comment, in the description, so you know how to get hold of me. But this channel's growing very slowly, which is fine. I'm not in it for the channel, I'm in it for the journey. And I just think we've got something to offer each other. So let's talk, let's engage, let's grow a community around this. Don't want any of your money, I'm not going to ask you for anything, I'm not going to try and sell you anything. Because I personally think you've got to make your own plan based on your relationship with food and exercise. Thanks ever so much for watching. It's great knowing that some of you out there are actually enjoying this. Thank you. One last motivational thought. If you made it to the end of a few minutes of a fat middle-aged guy talking, that's showing a commitment to your weight loss journey as well. If you can do that, you can do the journey.